I am a role model, says Angel Reese. I take that seriously, says Angel Reese. Okay, fine. Girl, you're my angel. Okay, fine. Angel Reese is the example we want to set for the people that we are being role models to. Is the example that we want to set. If we don't get our way, we throw a temper tantrum. If we don't get our way, we throw a hissy fit.
That is the last you will see Angel Reese in a Chicago Sky uniform with the antics and the stuff she pulled to end this season. She straight up quit on this team the last 3 games of the season, refused to play.
Like everything has come to a head, and when one of the biggest sports media entities in the country, The Athletic, which is now owned by the New York Times, comes out and makes this statement, well, maybe this is exactly what we all thought. Angel Reese may have thrown her teammates under the bus, ran the bus over them, and then proceeded to just quit and protest on the team.
Angel Reese, once seen as a role model in women's basketball, has recently sparked controversy after quitting mid-game, an act that surprisingly received applause. What should have been a moment of reflection on the behavior of a sports icon has instead turned into a debate about the true values that are being passed down to the next generation of athletes. Instead of being celebrated for her athletic prowess or leadership on the court, Reese has become the center of a narrative where victory is replaced by drama. Rather than demonstrating resilience, perseverance, and team spirit, she has taught many that when things don't go your way, it's okay to simply walk away and seek applause. The support she received for abandoning her team during a crucial moment raises a serious question. How can we call this empowerment? If this behavior had occurred in another context, such as in an amateur sport or a youth league, the reaction would likely be one of disapproval, with critiques about lack of professionalism and commitment.
She disrespected her teammates. Her teammates went back and fired back, letting it be known, hold on, shorty, we're not going for that. Now the Angel Reese stands invaded the Chicago game, screaming out, fire Jeff P, who is the GM.
I think Angel Reese, and I'm saying this with my chest out, I think she's quit on the Chicago Sky. She's been claiming a back injury.
I'm all excited. Oh, I'm going to watch my favorite player, Angel Reese, only to find out, oh, she's busy sticking it to the man. The Chicago Sky organization. Hey, why isn't Angel Reese playing, Mom, Dad? Well, she threw her teammates under the bus. The organization reprimanded her accordingly, and now she just quit on the team. Oh. Is this somebody I should be looking up to? No. Let's get out of here, son.
Fire Jeff. That is Jeff Pagliosa, the GM of the Chicago Sky. Damn, I can spot a nickel in the 3rd row, section C3. Angel Reese, you ain't selling no tickets. You ain't selling no tickets. I can spot a nickel right there. Right there. Listen, the Angel Reese fans letting it be known, they want this GM fired, y'all. This is not ideal. I pour my heart and soul into this job. I lose sleep over losing. If anyone is going to take the bullets, I'd rather be me over our head coach or our players. Jeff P out there on his own, man.
This incident highlights a troubling trend in sports, particularly women's basketball, where the focus has shifted from performance and hard work to spectacle and drama. Instead of focusing on skills and dedication, we're now celebrating impulsive and selfish behavior. The bigger issue here is not just Reese's actions, but how the public responded to them. By applauding her decision to leave the game, many are sending a dangerous message to young athletes. Quitting when things get tough is acceptable. When an athlete is seen by many as a role model, their actions carry significant weight. Kids and teenagers who grow up watching these public figures not only look up to their victories, but also their behavior off the court. In Reese's case, she is no longer admired for her grit or perseverance, but for her ability to create controversy and make bold moves, even if those moves are detrimental to her team and career. She is now more of a reality show celebrity than a high-performance athlete. This kind of behavior jeopardizes the reputation of women's basketball at a time when it is finally gaining traction. Women's leagues, which are becoming more visible and attracting sponsors and fans, could be harmed when the focus shifts away from hard work and dedication to focus on controversies and drama. When fans begin applauding actions that go against the very principles of the sport, such as collaboration, perseverance, and loyalty to the team, they are helping to normalize behavior that undermines the sport's growth. The real issue here is the effect this will have on the younger generation of athletes. Instead of learning to face challenges, work as a team, and push through adversity, many kids may start to believe that the best way to handle frustration is to walk away dramatically and wait for applause. And this behavior won't go unnoticed, as some fans will cheer simply because they don't want to appear unsupportive.
Hey, Angel. Are you frustrated with the organization or frustrated in general?
I don't think I'm frustrated. I probably am frustrated myself right now. I think the language is taken out of context, and I really didn't intentionally mean to put down my teammates because they've been through this with me throughout the whole year. They've busted their ass just how I busted my ass. They showed up for me through thick and thin and in the locker room when nobody could see anything. So I would apologize to my teammates, which I already...
Angel Reese, she's shutting herself down for the rest of the season.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what? She's not gonna be missed.
No, that's ridiculous.
Here we go. Alabama versus Wisconsin. Alabama's ranked number 19 right now. I will take Alabama.
Angel Reese had the potential to be a true symbol of perseverance, a representation of the spirit of women's basketball. A player who, through talent and dedication, could inspire kids around the world to fight for their dreams. Instead, she chose to be known for creating drama and controversy, with moments of tension taking precedence over hard work. While she continues to garner attention, the opportunity to build a legacy rooted in grit and resilience is slipping away. This situation isn't just a bad look for Reese. It's a bad look for the entire sport. As women's sports are gaining more visibility, the focus on Reese's behavior, rather than her performance, could harm the sport's reputation and its growth. When applause is given for quitting instead of for showing up and fighting, it creates a dangerous precedent. If young athletes start believing that walking off the court is a way to gain attention, then the foundation of teamwork, commitment, and discipline starts to erode. Fans need to decide what kind of sport they want to support. Do they want women's basketball to grow into a respected, professional, and inspiring league? Or do they want it to devolve into a reality show where drama and chaos take center stage? Right now, the applause for quitting is sending a clear message. They want the drama. The bigger tragedy here is that Reese is immensely talented. She has the skills, the platform, and the potential to be a face of women's basketball for years to come. But instead of building a legacy on her determination and passion for the game, she is building it on headlines and social media moments. And no matter how many points she scores later, her walk-off moment will stick to her legacy. The applause for quitting isn't just a fleeting moment. It has long-term implications. By celebrating athletes who walk away when things get tough, fans are telling young players that drama is more important than teamwork and resilience.
She has her little back warmer brace thing around her warm-up gear. She didn't even have her hair tied up, and she didn't play in the first half. And then after the first half, we get this announcement. So you guys, this is actually in the middle of the game. She has never entered the game yet. We get this announcement. It says, after serving a suspension during the first half of tonight's game versus the Las Vegas Aces, Angel Reese has been ruled out for the second half due to a back injury for the team. I'm laughing because it's just all so cool.
Marsh credit, that was some good bullshit. This dude is a master polisher. Tyler Marsh went above and beyond. He didn't just use the regular polish. This dude grabbed the chrome polish and put a double coat on this turd. For the most part, I noticed that Tyler Marsh was talking about Angel Reese on the court. He was talking about her preparation. He was talking about her work ethic. He was talking about her commitment to pretend basketball, her competitive.
This is the dangerous message that young athletes may carry with them. believing that it's okay to quit loudly for attention, rather than stay in the fight and work through adversity. Real toughness isn't about trash talk or flashy moments. It's about staying in the game when everything in you wants to quit. It's about fighting through frustration, putting the team above personal ego, and finishing what you started. These are the qualities that build strong teams and lasting legacies in sports. But when the focus shifts to the drama, it not only undermines the integrity of the sport, but it also leaves a toxic environment for young athletes to grow and learn. The lesson that should be taught is clear. Don't quit when it gets tough. Stay, fight, and show up for your team. Unfortunately, Angel Reese's walk-off moment has made a loud statement in the opposite direction, and that's the message that fans are applauding. In the long run, that applause may end up doing more harm than good to the sport of women's basketball.
Marsh has the toughest job because he's got to deal with the constant drama of Angel Reese and Angel Reese. Well, Casey, what do you mean? There's only one Angel Reese. There are two. There is Angel Reese Jr., the pretend basketball player, and there is Angel Reese Sr., better known as Mama Reese, the professional clapping back at the haters.